right, why don't gang? I hope y'all know what time it is. It's time what is that? When we get the show started, remember my rappers know we're locked in over here. Okay, we are homegrown. And if you new over here, you definitely have to hit that subscribe button and sit with us. Okay? Y'all know the routine. If anybody asks you what you doing, I'm over here, around here, down here. You know what to tell them. That's how you remember the business of and everything's allegedly. Even my name's allegedly. And y'all better be hitting the motherfucking wine glass. Okay? How y'all doing? I ain't home. I ain't never home, okay? And I see y'all talking mess in the chat, telling me I'm late. We 6 minutes. 6 minutes, okay? Some of y'all on the West Coast, some of y'all North, Midwest time. Are we technically late? Are we? 6 minutes? Damn. I know y'all pay my salary, but shit. Listen, I ran into some traffic. My kid got a little sick. I had to deal with my kid and stuff. Babysitter showed up late. Boss, please cut me slack. Please. Y'all my boss. Please cut me slack. Help me. Help a sister out. Help me. Anyway, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I see you, Jen JT. Mary Manson. Anybody celebrating a birthday? Happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. Or you just celebrating life because you alive. You happy, okay? You ain't worried about it. Eat damn thing, okay? Shout out to you as well, too, all right? Let me see what y'all talking about. And let me know where y'all from, too. Tell them we are on Black people time and deal with it. Thank you. Thank you. They write me up. Talking about they finna call HR on me and everything like that. Don't make me quit. I'm playing. I ain't finna quit. Talking about Hilary cheating. That's what they said. That's what they said. Everybody getting exposed in 2025. 2026 is on the brink of arriving, and I fear that this is not going to end. Not anytime soon. And I'm here for all of this shit. Absolutely. Full show. Definitely going to be discussing. I was trying to discuss Offset on X, but they kept playing with my ex over there. I think we're having some internet issues in this Airbnb because it's on the water. And you know, when you're on the water and stuff, it kind of messes up the signal and everything. Yeah, I got a water view. Don't play with me. We got a boat outside. Don't play with me. I could just go hop on the boat and go live. But if we had a boat out there, we just got the dock. But I'm just saying, if I were to have a boat, but we do got a dock and a pool, don't play with me. I got a little Airbnb money. Anyway, definitely going to be discussing Dana White apparently being in debt, okay? Also, Nas entering the chat to co-sign the winos, okay? Also going to be discussing Rory being exposed for his racist tweets. Also going to be discussing Kayla Nicole being exposed for being racist against her own people. That's different. Who else are we going to be talking about? Young Thug, they done got him too. Y'all, listen, they already put atrazine in the water. Now the rabbis got every rapper down at the what they call the place where they meet Jasmine, the rabbis. What's the name of their churches? What do they call them? They're not mosques. That's for the Muslims. What do they call them? Somebody help me.
Don't give me the line. I don't know.
What do they call them places that they meet down there? Okay, and they don't be washing their ass. They be funky up in there under them robes. What do they call it? Somebody help me out in the chat, okay? Oh, speaking, a synagogue? Okay, a synagogue. Okay, they at the synagogue, all right? Thank you, Jason, I appreciate that. He went to Google it, all right? So we're gonna be discussing all that, and when we come back, I wanna shout out the person who sent my shirt, because I'm like, we may be doing a deal for the winos, because baby, this is a crop top, and you know I love to show my fupa. For real. All this and more coming up right after the break. Y'all better like, share, and subscribe. I promise you, if I don't see at least 1,000 likes, how many people we got in here? Almost 2,000. If I don't see at least 1,000 likes, we're going to have a problem. I promise you I'll run more ads again. Don't play with me, okay? That's all I ask y'all. And I know I was 6 minutes late, so you can -6 likes. After the break, we got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means Bully Raise Glass. So we'll be right back. Let's go. Beauty is the company, 100% all organic, no cancer-causing chemicals, no fake ingredients, no fillers. Everything is all natural, period. Most people think that oil is moisturizer, but no, oil is just oil. Trust me, we know, being black folk. Water is actually the real moisturizer. We all know that, and that's why it doesn't lock into the skin or the hair. And that's why Honey Beauty created their signature Moroccan rose water, pure hydration for your hair. Then you seal it all in with their 13-in-1 hair growth accelerator. Y'all see how fast my hair be growing to lock in that moisture from the root to the tip, okay? And just because I got short hair doesn't mean I don't want my hair slipping and sliding as it's doing right now in this video. So if you're ready for real ingredients on your hair, please check out honeybeauty.com to see what everyone's talking about, including me, and that's why I'm talking about it.
Medical debt is the #1 reason Americans file for bankruptcy, and soon they're going to be reporting on your credit. And usually the medical debt is not your fault. If medical bills are overwhelming you, bankruptcy can stop the collection calls and get rid of the medical debt and allow you to focus on healing instead of worrying about being sued over medical debt. I'm Chad Van Horn, and if you're buried in medical debt, give me a call today and let's find a way out.
Odorless, chemical-free lubricants, okay? If you're a creamy person and you like cream and stuff like that, they have creamy, odorless, like tasteless lubricants and things like that. And then they have the clear, slick and silky and things like that. And I know a lot of women, I don't need that, I don't need that. Y'all need to stop lying. Stop the cap, stop the cap. A man is always ready. If it get hard, it's ready. But for us, we got children, we got life and stuff like that, and we don't just walk around with just wet cheese all day. And if we did that, we would have yeast infections all the time. We have to keep them dry. So when your man is ready, or your woman, or if you're man on man and your other man is not ready, this is easy. Officially Pleasure will get it ready. 30 seconds. Odorless, tasteless, hyperallergenic, all the above. And I'm allergic to everything. All right. And we're back, guys. We are back. Don't forget to shout out our sponsors. So real quick, while we're waiting on a few more people to get in here, shout out to Eric, shout out to b.o.b. I want to shout out, hold on for a second. Hold on. Let me get the company. So Embroidery. So Embroidery. So they sent us a lot of shirts. And they're trying to do a deal. And I don't know why knows. We may be doing a deal with them. Like, for real. Like, this is a crop top. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you turn around, you see that? It's a crop top. Let me see. And they gave me all this stuff for free. I said, now, this is how you pitch. Now, of course, I would make the logos much bigger and stuff. This is another, like, just, workout t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of stuff here while we're waiting on people to get on up in here. Hurry up. Tell your friends to get on up in here, guys, because I don't want to be like, oh, I missed it. I was late. I never going live and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think, winos? Yes? This is another crop top. Oh, this one nice. I should have wore this one tonight. This is nice. For real. Yes. Shout out to So Embroidery. We got a lot more shirts. I'll show you the rest after the show. They got some bags and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So just stay to the end and we'll go through everything. I got them right here. They gave me 4 bags worth of stuff and I ain't finna do that to y'all right now, okay? So look, shout out to the sister. And they gave me my little name tag. I love that. I love that. You like the color of the hoodie? Me too. And they can get them in all colors. So yeah, I'm gonna do this deal. I'm gonna have my team go ahead and set that up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the whole reason why I did no shirts. Because I don't know. I just didn't like the style of the shirts. And I be liking us to be looking, a little snazzy, But anyway, let's get into it real quick. I am so glad that Congress is finally stepping in to ban this hemp. Everything is hemp. Delta 8, Delta 9. Oh, Jasmine, what is this? Is this a new picture? Hi. This is cool. It's transparent. Look at us. We must got some money in the budget or something. Oh, look at him. Give me. Anyway, so apparently Congress is stepping up to redefine the language of hemp and cannabis and THC because a lot of hemp has traces because hemp, it comes from THC, has traces of that in it, okay? And so we got a lot of professionals out here that get drug tested, even like just people on parole, people that have to submit, testing because they've broken some laws and stuff like that. And people be coming up, positive because supplements and things like that have hemp in them. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now I tried like what do you call it? Like the little hemp roll-ups because my sister was like, they relax you. It gave me the worst headache. I feel like it's just a derivative from THC to make you feel like you're doing something. It's just scraps. It's sort of like when I look at hemp, Delta 8, Delta 9, all of that stuff, hemp powder, hemp protein powder, hemp this, hemp gummies, hemp this, seeds. I feel like whenever they slaughter a cow and they don't have nothing to do with the tongue, the intestines, the booty. Well, they serve the booty as what do they call it? The ground round. That's the booty of the steak. You know, the rest of the scraps, the feet, anything that's left over wounds up as hot dogs or spam meat, you know, canned meat, bologna. Because they just grounded up the penis, be all up in there and everything. That's what I feel hemp is. It's like, we got this plant and we're not using it. So what can we do to use this? Does it have any medicinal properties? And I guarantee you, none of y'all can't tell me, yeah, it's called a rump roast, right? None of y'all can't tell me anything positive that hemp or Delta 8 or Delta 9 or all this derivatives of THC has done for you. For anything, I feel like it has caused more health issues because people don't know, especially when they're turning it into something and processing it, just like they process, you know, white rice from brown rice and stuff. And then when you extract all of the fiber and stuff, what do you got? Just sugar and carbs that hold water, and it swells up and it molds in your stomach in 3 days. It's absolutely horrible. That's why you should be eating brown rice, because your body will pass it, but white rice will sit there and bloat you and cause the worst of the worst type of gas. Your fart will stink. You said you sleep good on hemp. That may be something else. I'm gonna be honest with you. But you remember Total Life Changers. What's her name? What's that lady name? Coach Stormy. You know, they down to just the Lasso tea. They used to have all these other products and stuff that was real popular, but they had to pull them off allegedly because nurses were testing positive for THC because of the hemp derivatives that was in their supplements and stuff. So they had to pretty much pull everything back. Now I heard they're still sort of successful. I don't know why Stormy quit, but you know, it has its pros and its cons. And I'm like, if you're gonna make something legal, then it has to be legal across the board. But a lot of people are getting caught up, you know, because it's in protein shakes. When you go to smoothie bars and stuff, they just need to get rid of that shit. Like, for real. You said cow tongue is delicious. This is what my husband said. Seriously. Hemp is what you get till you get a connect. Tasha, I'm done. I'm so done. Y'all talking about it's what you get until you get a content. So I guess you eat bologna or the steak from Dollar Tree until you can get a real steak. Because that's exactly what it is. But anyway, I was on X, and I know we got a few X people over here, so X people, you know, disregard this. Offset! You know I got to do my intros for Offset, because Offset be sliding, boy. He be sliding. He be slipping and sliding and sliding. I'm so glad he didn't you know, my cousin didn't keep that baby from him, because I probably would have jumped in this water that's in the backyard of my house right now. Because I'm like, there's just no way I can actually be related to these people. This is horrible. God, don't curse me like this. So I had a chick hit me up a couple weeks ago. I didn't do anything with the story, saying that Offset had got a girl pregnant in Chicago. Okay. And she was asked allegedly, and I want to say allegedly, according to them, to have an abortion. Yeah. And she said, no, he's a good father. Okay. So apparently, congratulations to Offset if this is his baby. I do feel that if it is, or if it's a chance of being his, he's going to possibly have a DNA test, Dana, mediate this thing, because I mean, he's in a relationship with another girl in the Atlanta house. You know what I'm saying? That old girl is paying for it. Get my wine ready. But congratulations are in order. Like I said, the Census Bureau is excited. You know what I'm saying? Population is growing. Japan is going to be hating on us because we have found a way to multiply, to be fruitful and multiply. Hell, I may even have me another baby this year. I got to find a father, though. I got to find a father. My husband said I can have babies as long as they take care of them. He just don't want no more. So, but I could still have babies. You said I favor Offset. We could be related for real. I could be his auntie because you know I'm older than him, so I could be his auntie. Okay, I see that. I see that. Tasha, you should refer, hold on, for scholarly articles regarding hemp seed oil. It does have benefits again. Look at scholarly articles which are backed by research. And that's true too. But I'm just saying, if they're gonna make it legal, you gotta make it legal across the board. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic. Jasmine, go. Because you know I'm reading the comments. But congratulations to Offset if this is his baby. Apparently the girl's name is Cash. She's from Chicago. And she said she ain't taking the $15,000 that Pre took, my cousin, that was pregnant by Offset at one point while he was married. And she said she not taking no money. She just gonna take the 18 years of child support if it's his, okay? Or if she's really pregnant. I don't know. We don't know. Moving on. Who's next? I gotta get my wine in. Thank you for the Josh Sauvignon Blanc. A Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Grigio mix. This different. What, they ran out of wine and just put these together? These are two of my favorite wines. I'm not really a Pinot Grigio girl all the time because it keeps me dry on the tongue. All right, so it's the holidays. You know, is Hanukkah about to start? Jasmine, when does Hanukkah start? Is it the day after Thanksgiving or December 1st, 25 days before Christmas? I don't know. But they flipped Floyd Mayweather. So Floyd Mayweather took his non-reading ass down to, I guess he was in Israel on the stage, saying that he would be there always for Israel. They had him in a purple gown because, you know, he ain't never been to school to make him look like he was smart because he's not. And he says that he will always stand 9 toes down with Israel as long as they give him that check. Money Mayweather. I said, did he just say that in a gown? Money Mayweather? Like, you got to be kidding me. Then they had Kanye. I still don't know if this is Kanye because, see, Kanye got fat cheeks, right? The cheeks that I saw on this man, Jasmine, do you have the video of Kanye? Do you have that video?
Accountability.
Look at this. I don't feel.
I was dealing with some various issues. Dealing
Look
with
at the jaws. They just
bipolar also. So it would take the ideas I had and have me take them to an extreme where I would forget about the protection of the people around me and myself. So I wanted to come and take accountability. Sometimes people aren't that knowledgeable about the bipolar and the cause or what causes it and the way you act.
Moving on. Listen. I'm just saying that was really scary when I saw that. And I'm like, Kanye is usually overexcited. He's always smiling. See what I'm saying? His cheeks are, you know what I'm saying? They big, they plump. He gets his Botox, you know. Kim taught him that. He had him get lipo and an Etch-a-Sketch six-pack for his wedding. You know, Kim spearheaded all that. So he not to keep himself up. It reminds me of that one time when they was trying to deport, when they actually did. They deported him to, what's the name of that country that has that maximum security prison, Jason? The maximum security, the El Salvador president, and they had that man that was a legal, resident here, and they deported him, and then they said he was a part of a gang, and then they used AI tattoos, and you could clearly see it was AI tattoos tattooed on this man to say he was a part of MS-13, and so therefore they weren't going to, send him back to the U.S. even though they mistakenly deported him. I just feel like there's just a lot of things on the internet now that is going to be catastrophic. Even for streamers such as myself and content creators, because y'all don't know what's real or what's fake anymore. And that's a problem. And so I feel that mainstream media and traditional media and legacy media is going to see a rise more in news because people want to hear real people. They don't know if the story is real or fabricated. And so they're going to go back to listening to radio and the news and opt to not listen to streamers because they don't know if it's real. Just like Young Thug pulling up to the rabbi. Like, what is he doing there? What? And I believe in this clip, they didn't show him talking because Young Thug can't talk. Yeah, what? Hey, what up, folks? I'm from ADL. Show what's going on? Like, what did he say to this man? What could this? I don't think either one of them, because the translator's in the middle. I don't think he understood anything, and that's why they had music. We took their music out because we didn't want no copyright strikes, but I was just like, because they didn't want us to hear what he was saying because they couldn't understand what the hell he was saying at all. I guess that's how he got Mariah the Scientist to rain. He went in there and kissed their ring. And this man don't wash his hands. He look like he ain't washing up under that gown. Oh, he must be up under there. He ain't washed that beard in here. Look at the beard growing dreads. It's nasty. Funky. Ugh. Moving on. So that's what I fear is going to happen when it comes to legacy media and traditional media. A lot of people thought they were done. I don't see it being done. I see this being a plus for them because they now get to recontrol the media because they're going to tell you that everything on the internet is fake. And TV is going to come back because TV is going to host real people. Yeah. You said Buck Broken. You said he telling on DJ Khaled. Yeah. Y'all are messy. Oh my God. He telling on DJ Khaled. Where is DJ Khaled, fat ass? Maybe if he get around there, he'll lose some weight. Just by walking down there, he'll lose some weight. Oh, speaking of losing weight, Russell has lost a lot of weight, money. He's lost his reputation. And so, he was sued and he did the smart thing like JayZ is getting ready to do, leave the US. And so he's been in Bali. I guess he's a yogi now, if I'm not mistaken. And he's sitting in Indian style all day, sitting in his sweat. And all the allegations of him, taking vaginas without permission can't follow him. Now, here's my thing, too. I don't know if y'all know, Bali has a new law that you can't have premarital sex. So I wonder, who is he sleeping with over there? Who is Russell sleeping? Or does it even get hard anymore? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I was just thinking about that because I was just like, he in the wrong country to be up over there trying to, continue on with his previous shenanigans, taking vagina and things like that. But apparently, he has no assets in the U.S., according to, the victims. And they've been trying to get their money. Like, they've been running me down for money here. And I give them what I got. Apparently, he owes about 8 victims around $8 million. And since he was found liable, I believe in 2017, he was found liable. He's paid a total of $22,000. $22,000 on $8 million. I owe 4. Now, shout out to my lawyer, Chad Van Horn. But I'm going to have to talk to him after this live. Because I'm paying $200,000 a year. Living in the U.S. Ain't this about a bitch? He told them, make it enough. He said he ain't got it. He ain't got no assets. He don't own no houses. He said he ain't got nothing. This is like severely delayed child support. $22,000 since 2017 on an $8 million verdict, and all he did was leave the United States. Pretty ingenious to me. I'm gonna have to talk to Chad. Shaq called a lawyer after the break, guys. After the break. Definitely going to be talking about Kayla Nicole, Rory getting dragged on social media and canceled. We're also going to be discussing Nas and JayZ, Dana White being in debt, and Matt Barnes suing me. Yes, and of course, on TashaKLive.com tonight, we are going to be premiering an interview with Tyler Perry's friend before he was famous, okay? All of that and more coming up right after the break. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. Y'all better be liking and sharing this video. And I'll be right back after the break. Let's go. This video is for my active duty service members as well as veterans that are in the Jacksonville area as well as surrounding Florida areas. My girl Kanisha Hay, a proud U.S. Army veteran as well as broker with Florida Gateway Realty, is helping veterans such as yourself get into new construction homes with little to no down payment. Can you believe that? Especially during the holidays? Y'all better take advantage of this. And here's the best part. During Veterans Month that is taking place right now, qualified buyers can get up to $2,000 in realty rebate credit when you sign an offer with Kanisha. Plus, you can use your VA loan with zero down, as well as added builder concessions that are going to work in your favor so that you don't come out of pocket on anything for your new home. But don't wait. The deal ends November 30th, but you have until January 31st to close of 2026. Head on over to KanishaHay.com/veterans to book your 15-minute consultation with Miss Hay to see if you qualify for this particular program. Happy holidays, winos. All right, and we're back. Don't forget to take advantage of that. She's getting a lot of calls actually paying for the escrow on new construction homes. So shout out to Kanisha, okay? Now, real quick, let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. If Tasha is paying $200,000 per year in taxes, hold on, for after write-off, that woman is banking. Why y'all got my wallet in the chat? Is it because I have JayZ's in the chat? Why y'all got my business out here like this? We're supposed to tell everybody else's business, not my business. But yes, $200,000 a year. Do the math. And please tell everybody when they get in the chat, talking about pay this person, pay this person. No, I should really start a GoFundMe and make them pay it for me since they want me to pay it so bad, even though we paying it. And I don't even go to work every day. They said I'm broke though. Let me see what y'all talking about. You said Rock Nation bots in the chat. About what this time? What? What are they in the chat about? Yeah, and please tell them too, every quarter we pay almost $50,000. We actually just hired some people. Since that all they like to do is say, pay this person, pay. But we good up over here. And I ain't had to sell, thank God, no ass. And I ain't had to sell my children, ain't had to sell no ass to get no money ever in life. Although I am going to start an OnlyFans and start selling my feet. I think I'll get it faster. I don't see anything wrong with selling feet pics. It's art. Yeah. Chad told me today when I interviewed him today down there at his office that, you know what I'm saying, feet pics and OnlyFans is on the rise. And people making a lot of money. And they ain't even got to know it's my feet. I ain't got no tattoos on my feet. I promise you, this Christmas, y'all getting a foot. They ashy. You see that? I'm going to put syrup on them, caramel, coffee, hemp, all that shit. Don't play with me. You said I could sell my used socks too. Panties too. Period panties and everything. I'm selling it all. Shit. We got to find new hustles. Hustles that don't cost us our soul. I don't see anything inappropriate for selling feet pics. And I show my feet all day for free outside. Outside. I'm from Florida. We don't wear no shoes. I'm finna get this money and figure out, and I'm going to promote it on the channel. Y'all want to see Tasha feet pics, drizzled in caramel right now. Only on OnlyFans, exclusively. Moving on. So Yahoo, MSNBC, CNN, USC are all allegedly saying that Dana White, the CEO and founder of the USC, is broke. $30 million in debt. Now, let me pull up the article because you know he got a lot of money and I ain't got no more money to give nobody in lawsuits and everything like that. So if they ask you, tell them it's all being spent right now, okay? So Dana White is $30 million in debt from gambling. Apparently he owes, Red Rock Casino somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 million, okay? Now the Hollywood Reporter recently followed up on an original story from casino.org, which is a nonprofit organization that claimed high limit losses in both Baccarat and Blackjack left the self-described degenerate in the red. They called this man a degenerate, and this is white wine news, y'all. This is white wine news. Now, probably not the best look for a promoter running a company under the investigation for fixed fights. So apparently he's been investigated as well too for fixing fights in the UFC. So I guess telling people to lose, and you know, he will get them on the next one so that he could bid and make money and everybody else that's bidding and making money. You know, the UFC is taking over boxing. It's big. It's huge. Okay. Now also, now, of course, he hit back and he said the story is pure clickbait and trash, and it's a lie. And my thing is, like, with somebody at his position, and he's one of the top right now, I just don't feel like they're lying. And I feel like if the feds are investigating you, which this is not the first time that I've heard this, and this is the reason why allegedly they didn't allow JayZ to have a casino, and we'll talk about JayZ next. Jasmine, put that up. Yeah, where there's smoke, there's fire. And I believe that this is just the beginning of it, and $30 million. And he's actually bragged about it on even Joe Rogan's podcast that him and his wife get into it because he has an extreme gambling debt. And why not gamble on your own shit, especially if you control it and you pay the salaries and you're helping to position these fighters? Seems like a lick to me. It's better than feet pics. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But of course, because he has the money, and you know, the Fed game is a money game, I'm sure he could pay somebody off, make it go away. I mean, Trump is a huge fan when it comes to the UFC, so I'm sure if they were to come after him regarding anything, he's going to get a quick pardon. You know, they're supposed to be hosting the UFC on the White House lawn next year. I guess in the new ballroom that they're building. I don't know. Steak as well too. Yep, Drake and Aiden Ross are being investigated. So apparently they own an online casino. It is not a licensed casino, and they are lying. Drake, especially, he's been accused in this lawsuit, this civil lawsuit that was filed, and it is a what do they call them lawsuits when multiple people get into lawsuits, Jasmine? I forgot what they call them lawsuits. Class action lawsuits. Apparently, Drake is saying that he's winning money on his own site, but it's his own money. So could you really win money on your own site if it's your own money? And I heard that he wasn't even using his own money. They're going to be moving to Bali here soon, like Russell. Watch what I tell you. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you. Had a long day, y'all. A long ass day. Shopping wears me out. I am on a quest to learn how to dress. I got me a seamstress I'm hiring that's going to be making me outfits that fits my body, because I got triple G's, and y'all be wondering, Tasha, why do you do this? Why do you do this? It's because my titties is too big. They too big for everything. I can't wear proper shirts. I look pregnant all the time. I'm just saying, it's been a long day. So work with me here. Work with me. Back to the gambling. Maybe I should start gambling. I don't know. I just felt like coming up, if you're from the hood like me, everybody in my family gambled. And they was all broke. All of them. Every day, they at the corner store, the Circle K, the 7-Eleven, You know what I'm saying? We call it the black stove. They get their beer, they get their wine, they get their lotto tickets. They may win a couple $100, but it's like, but how much money did you spend to get that? And look, I'm not. And I used to see my aunt every day, like, you know, I'm gonna win the lottery and I'm gonna buy a house. I'm gonna win the lottery and I'm gonna buy a house. And I'm like, it just never happened. Never happened. I just don't understand why people think, you know, just because like when you see people like this that, you know, when they got millions to gamble, it's because they don't have anything else to do. And they think just because they're making millions, you're somehow going to make millions, you know, and it's usually 1 in a billion that actually wins the lottery. I think it's just a waste of fucking time. Y'all asking where y'all can get the sweater. Yeah, I'm trying to stay on track here. Okay, I'm trying to get drunk with y'all and stay on track. I'll tell you about the sweaters later. Just stay tuned, okay? Anyway. You said, hold on, Rhonda Polar said lottery is $1 billion to 1. It is. But how much money are they spending? Like, people do this every day. And I know it's some of y'all in the chat that play the lottery. And it's like, think about it. Are you, like, how much money do you actually win? Imagine if you were to put that in some, like, I don't know, some investment stocks or, you know, I don't know, maybe buy some stock in Subway or Apple. Like, you would make money faster that way as opposed to scratch-offs. Y'all asking about clothes and I'm talking about gambling. You see what I'm saying? Y'all wonder why I got ADHD. Moving on, Jazz, moving on. Hey, Jason, we got something. I'm hot. This sweatshirt making me hot. It's the wine, too. Moving on. Who's next? They said lottery. Oh, speaking of gambling, speaking of casinos. Now, I don't know if y'all know, Rock Nation hit a couple of videos for copyright for using JayZ's image. And so we're a news platform. And I don't have no smoke with Rock Nation. I just do my news, you know. I'm fair when it comes to being fair. And yeah, I could be a little dramatic when it comes to my news. It's just the way that I do it. Because I get passionate about my shit. I'm a country bitch. You understand what I'm saying? I'm from the South. And so we yell, we scream, you know what I'm saying? We roll our eyes, we roll our neck and everything like that. And I know it probably pissed them off regarding my last video. You know, when I said JayZ was down there in Dubai begging for money and he had Beyonce down there and the kids because he was just rejected. New York City just rejected his bid for a casino. So he went to borrow money against this house, $50 million, okay? And that's not what billionaires do. Billionaires don't have to borrow money against their houses. They have other billionaires that will give them money to help make money. So they don't have to do that kind of stuff. But y'all telling me you don't know money. And I'm like, I'm building money. I know money. I've had money. I've lost money. I've had money. I've lost money. I know how it works. Am I a billionaire paying for Forbes ads? No, I'm not. And I would never do it. Even if I became a billionaire, I would never brag about that. And I don't even brag about being what I have now. I just brag about being able to pay my bills. Thank you, God. My kids are able to rest well in a safe neighborhood. I'm able to at least get my hair done. My daughter can get her hair done. My son can get roller skates. Thank you, God, for the small things. Because people are out here truly going through it. But JayZ makes sure that every year he is on the cover of Forbes. Those are paid ads, guys. Paid ads. Just because he's sitting with Warren Buffett doesn't mean he is Warren Buffett. And it's like, if you know Warren Buffett, why do you have to go beg for money from your mortgage company to help put money in on a casino in New York? And then you got to plead to the people. You got to ask the people, hey, can y'all give $500 to donate towards the casino so that y'all can make some money off of this? Now, mind you, anybody that has been signed to JayZ, all except for Beyonce, has not made money. That is no lie. That is no shade. You can ask Dame Dash if you don't believe me. That's why I said I hope Beyonce has her assets protected. And so, you know, we've been doing our research on him and things like that and putting out our opinion pieces because we're not journalists over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a professional, you know, blogger from the hood. And I know hood the shit. And JayZ knows how to market to the hood by being flashy, driving around the neighborhood in a nice car, nice rims, got the baddest women. But the whole time, He leeching off of everybody else to keep it up. Got his woman holding dope in the bra. Beyonce gives me that she holds dope in the bra. Thank you, Jasmine. Because since right now he trying to get me for copyright for using his image, this was my JayZ costume that I was supposed to wear for Halloween. So we're gonna substitute this for JayZ. Since he want to be petty, we can be petty too. I'm like, there's no defamation here. So what are you trying to get me on copyright, saying that I used an image of yours? That's not how it works. We're entertainment news. So I can use your image as long as it doesn't infringe on your copyright, cause you to lose money, sell your image, and we good. So, needless to say, we'll get over that hurdle like we get over every other legal hurdle. It's all good. But I tried to tell y'all that Nas didn't like him. And he saw how Nas was getting money. Nas, I know for a fact. I know Nas's team. He's a billionaire. But is he going to tell you? No, because when you tell, that's when the feds come looking. But I did hear that JayZ was allegedly a federal informant. I ain't gonna lie. Like his business partner, Desiree. Just had to hold that there. So, back to what I was saying. So I put out that he's leveraging his house to help put in a bid on a casino so that he can have his stake in it. There was multiple stake owners and stuff, and it got denied. But Nas's casino got approved. Nas is a wino. Nas is a wino. And Nas quietly liked my video. Jasmine, do you have that video? Let's remind them. Look at that video. It says liked by Nas. Do you have the actual video though? If you ain't got it, it's okay. I like to believe nothing I'm saying. Y'all got this man out here submitting off tax returns and stuff to Forbes to say that he's still a billionaire to try to silence the he's broke rumors here lately. I told y'all. The man was trying to move out of the U.S. This was before the with this haircut medium. His own team called me saying he was trying to find a cheap house in the UK to move his kids to. So basically, he borrowed from the house that him and Beyonce is in because he couldn't get no personal loan because of reputational risk and financial risk, which means they couldn't even make the loans they were paying because they took out PPP loans for Rock Nation just to save that. Beyonce right now is the only breadwinner in that household. So yeah, he had to run down there and take out a home equity line of credit so that he can do his big one. Nas entered the chat and hit likes. Nas ain't out here borrowing against his house. He's an investment firm. He has partners. He's a portfolio to say, hey, this is our next investment. Who's in on this investment? That's how you raise money for capital when you're a billionaire. They have investment portfolios. They say, hey, guys, we got these businesses, that business. How much do you want to put on this, billionaires, so that we can make more money? They don't have to go and ask the house and say, hey, I'm going to do some renovations on the house. And so now, because the casino money got rejected and Dubai ain't doing no deals with him yet, he trying to use the home equity line of credit to bulldoze a house next door. Thank you. He's a real businessman. Shout out to Nas. Nas is a wino. I hope Beyonce run. I really do. I really do. Because I'm telling you, the way he got all of his other business partners, he gonna get her. Because won't nobody give JayZ no money? Nobody will give JayZ any money. Why won't they give a billionaire any money? What's wrong with the way you make money, bro? They'll give it to his wife, but they won't give it to him. But y'all be thinking I be coming for Beyonce, and I don't. Beyonce is she's just trying to pull a Tino nose. Even though this man got babies everywhere and stuff like that, that he ain't claiming, some he claiming, some he ain't. Beyonce is just trying to follow in her mother's footsteps and be the better version of Tina. But we all know when we look at her, she's Tina. And let's not talk about them schools down there at the Rock Nation School. And he said their tuitions were going to be free. And when they left, they were given huge balances that they owed because he couldn't afford to do that. He does stuff for publicity to get people to say, hey, see, I got a school, I got this. But on the back end, he knows that these people do not have enough press to get it out, to let them know that they have been swindled and gotten the same way that Dame Dash was swindled as well too. Y'all gonna stop doing business with this man, and that, just like the banks have. Mm-hmm. And that's why they're not giving him money. Shout out to Nas. And I like that Nas doesn't push a drug dealer mentality. None of that stuff. He doesn't brag about that. He doesn't have babies all over the United States and Trinidad and all that. Man, bye. For real. Anyway. Moving on. Y'all like my calmness today? I'm so calm. I'm not even yelling. Put her down for a second. Y'all like my calmness? I know y'all probably like, Tasha, why are you so calm today? I just feel good. Shaq made me feel really good before this live. All of that built up energy, because I hadn't seen my husband in like 2 weeks. You know, so I'm just like, oh, whatever. How you guys doing? Do you feel it? Do you feel that sense of just peace? I told my husband that the other day. I was like, man, like, it feels good to just exhale. He handles all of the business. All I do is show up to work and just be myself and just socialize with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just, You said, why don't you report on the other bids rejected at the same time as Nas? Nas' bid was for an existing casino remodeling. It was his second casino. Sorry. But do y'all feel it? You know, I know it's not as hype as my other lives. It's like, because I can't be hype. My husband took it out of me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if the live is boring. I'm sorry. Jasmine, is it boring?
Not at all.
Man. For real?
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm so nice on this live, you know? Yeah. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. Yeah, like cut the check, Kiwi. He cut shit today, boy. Like for real. Like seriously, homeboy. Yeah, I was just like, baby, I gotta go to work. He said, yeah, you got a job here too. I was like, oh my God. Like seriously. Anyway. I'm relaxed, Tom. I'll be back on Monday. It's just like right before the show. And I usually don't do this. This is bad luck. Anytime I get ready to do any show, especially when I'm going on the road on tour and stuff like that, I won't even let him near me because it's energy that I got to put towards you. Remember, that's why Mike Tyson was getting in trouble, allegedly taking, well, it ain't alleged, he went to jail, taking vagina. And I'm just trained to say allegedly, my lawyers, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, everything's allegedly, my name's allegedly. And so, but they would divert their sex energy into their work, and it's very powerful. You guys should try that sometime. You know, hold back and, you know, put that energy into your work and watch it. It's gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, if you can masturbate and picture something in your head that's not there, then you can picture money in your head that's not there, and it'll make you, it'll come. Just like you come, it'll come. Just a word to the wise. That should have been my opening. Jasmine, that should have been my opening quote for the day. What you think?
Well, better late than never.
You're right. You said he had you throwing it in a circle, Tasha. Afraid so. And it's like the older I get, the worse it gets. Jesus Christ. Anyway, moving on. Focus, Tasha. Focus. All right, focus. All right. Kayla Nicole, I don't know why y'all trying to cancel somebody that was already canceled. I don't know why y'all trying to cancel somebody that was never really relevant. I don't get how you're canceling somebody who doesn't have any brand deals. Like y'all just yelling at her on X as if it's going to help, and she's responding as if like she has like brand deals and shit. Like I just cancel culture is over. There's no such thing as canceling anybody. Shannon Sharp. I mean, but when you mess with children, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole nother thing, okay? But you know, Kayla Nicole was I guess they pulled up some old tweets, Taylor Swift's fans, after she did that Halloween rendition to strike back or to throw shade at Taylor and Kelsey for being engaged, and she was like, he wasn't man enough for me, and it was a nice video, and it was like her, me, and Winnie Harlow with the top 3 costumes, and so she pissed off Taylor Swift's fans. She really did. And so they decided, because they have nothing but time on their hands because they're a cult, to go and dig up every single tweet that she said that they even deemed was problematic. And apparently they feel that Kayla Nicole is not racist because, like, I don't think black people can be racist, but it's weird. Like, maybe she hates herself. And the whole reason why she was dating white men is because she hates herself. I don't think you could be racist because you have self-hatred. Like, I don't know what that is. I'm not a scholar. I haven't been to college. I don't know what that topic is, but y'all can have it in the chat, okay? But trying to cancel somebody that already just doesn't have anything to cancel, I just don't see what the point is and what they're going to accomplish, okay? And so she apologized. First of all, let's go over the tweets. And here's the tweets, y'all. When I tell you the tweets are just utterly ridiculous, I wouldn't apologize for a damn thing. Y'all know how I get down. I wouldn't have apologized for shit. Not a fucking thing. Okay? Let me pull this up. Let me open this link. Hold on for a second, Jasmine. Okay. Now, apparently some of the tweets that they have, you don't even have to cross these out. I'm gonna need black people to stop trying to pull the black card all the time and modernize themselves to all their available opportunities today. She also goes on, I can hear this Indian girl praying and chanting through the walls. She got 5 more minutes and I'm gonna let her know that Buddha isn't real, shaking my head, okay? And I'm Buddhist and I don't even care. Like, no offense taken here. Okay, there's always that one obnoxiously loud black girl. She talking to me, Jasmine? There's
Directly.
always, for real. Now I'm gonna get offended, Kayla. So there's always that one obnoxiously loud black girl with the annoying voice. There's always that one. That's me. I live gay people, but not enough to be my own child. Lo siento. Also, George Bush got more balls than Obama. I'm going to have to agree with that one. That's just my opinion. I'm just going to have to agree with that one. George Bush said, you get on that horse, you got to ride it. Obama said, you get on those balls, you got to ride them. But he is our first black president, and so respect will be given. He is our first black president, even though he's responsible for our high-ass health insurance. And men being able to use the bathroom with women in wigs. I read his letters at Emory University. He said his androgynous self would like men. She also goes on to say, hashtag I confess, a taken man is more attractive than a single one. I don't know, something about the competition shaking my head. She also goes on to say, Black people need to stop waiting for elections and need to impeach Obama. He's crazy because he supports pro-choice and gay rights. Can we just agree to disagree on some things? Stop saying if Trump wins, you're going to move out the country. You can't even move out your mama house. When was it okay to say the most homo things and you think just because you say no homo, you're not a FAG? So Taylor Swift's fans went all the way back. That's why I deleted my old ex. My ex say started in February of 2025. I'm for real. Twitter and X is where you let it out. You can be yourself. I don't understand why people thinking they can cancel somebody that's just not cancelable. I think she's what Lori Harvey should be. Now, of course, she apologized. I don't know why they come up with these fake apologies. It's sort of like, it's the same apologies that, people give when they announce divorces. Please, guys, nobody asked them if they were divorcing. You never told us anything about it. But then you're saying, we're divorcing, but please give us privacy. What the fuck you telling us for? You would have had your privacy had you would have left us out the chat. You said Kayla wasn't wrong about most of the tweets. I'm just saying, well, Taylor Swift fans seem to think so. And she came out here and apologized. She said, I want to take a moment to sincerely apologize for hurtful tweets I posted so many years ago. Seeing them resurface last week has been incredibly difficult. And reading them now, I'm ashamed that I ever thought or spoke that way. They were ignorant, hurtful, and completely wrong. The woman I am today would never use those words or express those kinds of views. Over the years, I've seen firsthand how cruel and harmful online hate can be, and I would never want to add to the world of pain in any form. This is right after she sent shot to Taylor Swift and Kelsey's engagement. I have since deleted those tweets in my ex account entirely because I refuse to keep that energy alive or contribute to a cycle of hate. I take full responsibility for what I posted, and I'm truly sorry to anyone I may have hurt. My heart, values, perspective are completely rooted in empathy, love, and respect for others. AI wrote this, ChatGTP. I can't change the past, but I will continue showing through my action who I become and what I stand for today. That's right. Taylor for the win. If you say something, stand on it. Or just get out here and be like, I'm sorry if y'all was offended. My bad. That was a long time ago. Our thought process change every year. Just like you change every year, I change my thought process every year. And I would have left it at that. But for her to come out with this old public PR statement as if she was like a brand, like, girl, bye. And Kayla just gives me one of those Black girls that we all grew up with, we all went to school with, that just thought that she was better than other Black girls. Everything about her was non-Black. We know, we've seen those. We know those. They speak well, they're proper, their friend group reflects what they see. It's okay to have a diverse group of friends, but when all your friends is the same color and they're not your color, we know that she identifies, thank you, Stacey Dash. She identifies with something that's other than her because she just hates herself. So I don't feel that it was racist or some of her tweets didn't even offend me at all. I felt like those were her political views on what she saw in the candidates that we have, right? And that is very true on both. But when it comes to her hate for herself and how she measures herself against other Black people, I just feel like, she's no different than, when you see those Black men and they only date white women and they date white women and tell white women like, I don't like Black women because, but if Black women were like you, I would date them, which means you want to be with a Black woman, but because you can't find one that you feel, I don't know, would put up with your bullshit, like now you want to You want to dismiss the entire race and tell another race that they're better than this race just because you are immature. And I'm trying to put this in a nice way. Who on the plantation? I'm on the plantation. What did I say? No, for real. We can have a conversation. What did I say that remotely gave that I'm on the plantation picking cotton? Y'all say I hate light-skinned women. Y'all say I hate gay people. Just, what did I say? Hold on for a second. Hold on. We call them better blacks. Okay. Tiger Woods complex. Yes. Hold on for a second. Hold on. No, I'm looking. I'm looking. How am I drunk? I barely even see. Y'all need to stop the cap. Do you see this? I just opened this bottle. I had 2 glasses of wine and an orgasm before I started. We went to school with girls like this. We went to school with black men like this that have self-hatred for themselves because of what's displayed. And let's not act like it's not on every television. That when you see black men come down the street, all 3 in hoodies, that you don't lock your door. Because we've been programmed to do that. Not because I'm scared of my own black men. It's because what people see. Just like half of y'all scared to go to Mexico. Oh, the cartel. But then when you get on the resort, oh, this is life. Oh my God, look at the good life. It's because of what you've been fed, propaganda. Instead of just seeing things for yourself and judging based off of your own experiences. That not everybody is the same. Everybody has different characteristics and different personality. And one person or even 2 or maybe 3 shouldn't speak for the whole population. That's crazy. And that's why she was dating white men. Oh, God, let me see. Hold on for a second. Hold on. I'm looking at y'all comments. We can agree to disagree, and then we're going to move on to Rory. Hold on for a second. And how you going to say you're cool and a black woman in a whole black woman's video? You effing like, I don't know what that means. And they said, believe on the Adon. I don't know what that means. We got the foundation of Black Americans in here. Tasha, they're hating you. You haven't said anything wrong. Okay. All right. And here's the thing. I'm not asking y'all to agree with me, but I'm just saying this is my opinion. That's why we don't block y'all over here. Y'all are right. Y'all are entitled to your opinion. But what you're not going to do is try to tell me what the fuck I think. And I've been known to tell you what the fuck I think. Okay? That's not what we're going to do. Now, you could project that just like how she projects her self-hatred onto other people and onto an entire race and thought that a white man would be her savior. Because I saw some of the tweets on that too as well. But you're not going to speak for me, and I have a whole platform and I can clearly say it for myself. Yeah, she's just giving a little bit of Candace Owens. Somebody said that right in the chat. Mm-hmm. Let me see. So when the dude was in the chat, hold on for a second, saying that he's cool on black women, we all responded. What dude are y'all talking about that's in the chat that said that? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. But we're not going to sit here and act like we don't have our own people that hate our own people. We always want to project it. Oh, they don't like us. White people don't like us. They don't like us. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. In some cases, most don't. They tolerate us. We tolerate each other. But I had a very, very good conversation with a good old white man that was from Florida like myself. And, you know, that's the only place where I feel that Negroes and crackers can coexist and respect one another in their prejudicial ways, is that we're just prejudiced. We prefer black people. We prefer black food. We prefer black experiences, just like they prefer white experience people and white women, white men. Just because we prefer doesn't mean that we hate something else. This is what we're comfortable with. And we just need to be comfortable having that conversation. And I had a very good conversation with that white man when he was like, I just, if my daughter came to me and said she wanted to marry a black guy, I wouldn't be okay with it. I respect that man for saying that, because if my daughter came to me and said the same shit, I wouldn't be okay with it. Half of y'all got kids not okay with them being gay. But y'all, it's just so hard for y'all to just say to yourselves that, you know what, maybe I am a bit prejudiced, biased, selfish, entitled. I want it my way. But we always want to project on other people when we all the same. We all have our preferences. And I don't give a damn if they don't like black women. I'm with a black man that celebrate me every day. I got black daddies and Puerto Rican daddies that celebrate me every day. Who cares if that one say he likes? Let them be. But we just know what it is. Right, we prejudice. Not upset. Somebody said not upset with the Kayla interview, but we need more than just Travis. The conversation has to move on. Just like he moved on. And Kayla has to move on. I don't think Kayla thought he would be able to move up, but he secured the bag. This man is about to retire. He has a podcast. He is about to be a house husband to Taylor Swift. And she need to work on being one for herself. You said, I love black people and I love, real dark black men. But here's the thing. If my daughter said today, which I think is going to be a real thing, if she said to me, Mom, guess what? My husband, I think her husband going to be Asian, to be honest with you. She love them K-pop boys. I don't know. I'm just saying. If she came to me today and said, Mom, this is who I'm married, I'm not going to have no issue with it at all. Baby, long as he love you and he don't put his damn hands on you, have at it. Now, would I prefer her to be with her own? I would prefer her to be with somebody that loves her. And same for my son. So if my daughter-in-law happens to be a little, if she happens to make green bean casserole, we're going to love her. I'm going to talk about her, but we're going to love her. You're not bringing no dishes to Thanksgiving, baby. You're just going to sit down and eat. I just want my kids to be happy, healthy. But, I'm just comfortable, me personally, being with a black man. I've been with white men before in the past, and it was very awkward. It was just our differences. And I just wasn't with I'm hood, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I just didn't act hood around their parents and nothing like that. I'm me. And I'm not changing. I'm sorry. Like, it's just cultural differences. Yeah. Not Pisces saying I love playing in the snow. Then you do that, baby. Do it well. Okay. Moving on. Speaking of cultural prejudice, Rory is out here being dragged. Now, this is different, and I'm gonna try to make sure I don't contradict myself on this. I really am. Okay. I don't really know too much about Rory to judge him. I just know that he was a Joe Budden co-host. I don't know much. I know he makes a lot of money off of black culture. I know that he cosplays as a white man with black aesthetic. I know that his conversation is very black. And so when I saw the tweets that popped up, I said, I thought it was jealousy. I didn't take it as him being racist. I took it as him being jealous that he wasn't a black man, because Rory does give me small dick energy. I'm not even going to sit here and cap at all. Rory is Joe Budden's ex-co-host, right? You don't know who he is, but they made him so relevant on X with these tweets that they found of him being anti-black. And I'm like, what is anti-black about Rory, and everything about him He cosplays a black man, just like how the Kardashians cosplay black women. The entire world of women now cosplay black women. Now, Rory, they found some old tweets of his, and it says at RT at I swear ain't it. How you slim, tender, yellow bone, but your mom's a fat B tar baby. Nah, but be some don't add up. I want no parts. Now, these were from 2012, okay? Also, at Bad Girl Sammy F. Rihanna, LOL, yes, I said it. He ain't just hit her for no reason. Okay. He also goes on to say there wasn't a comb on any of the video set for Blue's hair. I'm gonna tell you what this giving. Just give me a second, real quick. This motherfucker tried it. Oh shit, he came for Blue, bitch. And JayZ them trying to come for me, bitch, and he came for Blue. I mean, he said the same shit we was saying. We was like, why Beyonce don't never put no gel, no water, grease on her hair? And just have her just, like, she just got up out the bed. She just grabbed her. She keep her hair done now. I think Blue is responsible for that. It was there. I'm still trying to recover from the comb. There wasn't a comb on any of the video sets for Blue's hair. Yeah, I want to see what, like I'm saying, I want to see what the Carters are going to do with him, okay? If I'm looking down, it's because my computer is right here, guys, and I'm not on my regular set, and I hate disengaging from y'all. So when I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading, and I look up, okay? Save that white boy fantasy for someone else. I'm not cutting any weave out your hair. Aren't there more tweets, Jasmine? Or these were just the ones that had him on X pleading?
Those were the ones with the most outrage.
In a way, he kind of slid with some of them tweets, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, but wrong messenger. Because, you know, here's my thing. If you eat on a tweet, if you eat on a read, I'm going to give you your credit. He ate with that. And because he slid so well, and he cosplays a black man, I don't know, Rory, I'm going to be honest with you, he's always just giving me the way he gossips and sits up and cries on that podcast, especially when he cried when Joe Budden fired him. He gives me like him and Joe Budden was fucking at one time or another. Because, you know, they say Joe loved booty too. Allegedly. I feel like if Kaya would have sent these tweets, to put the tweets back up. If Kaya would have sent these tweets, would you have been upset? Think about that for a second. If Kaya had sent these tweets, hell, Funky Dineva's side tooth missing ass came for Blue Ivy. Y'all ain't did nothing. Y'all still up over there praising him. Every night, same time. So why y'all got smoke for him and you ain't got smoke for your own people? If Kaya would have sent these tweets, so if Kaya would have sent these tweets, I would have been like, she ate, bro. You know Kaya gonna come with it. She ate. So, and the reason, like I'm saying, for a man to be on the internet tweeting about other women, I don't see anything regarding a man here. It's just him and black women. This gives me either maybe because he cosplays a black man and he can't pull a black woman because he's too small, or either he likes butt. It's one of the two. You said Funky's listeners laid him out last night and ran him off his own podcast. I wish y'all would. What happened, y'all? Tell me, chat. What happened, Winos? What had happened down there at the Funky Brunch? He had shit on the wall again while he was taking a shit. What happened? He didn't clean the toilet rim. What happened? But I just don't understand why y'all asking somebody to apologize and he's not even relevant. Rory is not relevant at all. And y'all just got all this outrage for these people that just do not have brand deals or anything. He is a rejected podcaster with a black man who dates white women and he dates the black women that the black guy can't get. So they swapped. Look at him. He's trying to wear a wave cap to get my waves. Don't play with me. But what happened down there at the Funky Brush before we get into Matt Barnes? What happened? Hold on for a second. Because he has a gherkin, if you want to keep it viewer discretion, Tasha K. Because he has a gherkin. What is a gherkin? Jasmine, what the hell is that? Y'all know I don't be knowing all the street lingo. What is that?
I'd have to look that one up. I'm not sure.
What the hell is a gherkin? Y'all need to start speaking English. You said you agree on the comment about Funky reject. He ain't nobody. Hold on for a second. Hold on. I thought he thought
it's a
he
small
was...
pickle. Sorry.
Okay, well, what did they say Funky Dineva did? He named himself Funky for a reason. I mean, he's nasty, y'all. You have no idea. I've been increasingly annoyed with Funky. I followed him for many years, but I'm just over it. What happened? What did he do to y'all before we get into Matt Barnes? What did Funky do to y'all that he ain't been doing? I'm trying to catch the, we finna get into Matt Barnes, but I'm trying to catch the wine. Tasha, your hair is beautiful, look amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. I just feel so like refreshed. I hadn't seen my husband in 2 weeks and, you know, I just feel calm. I don't have all this in me, you know, so that's why I was like, if the live is boring, I'm sorry. You know, because, you know, it messes with your thought process too, because I'm just like, I want to be sleeping right now watching my new show on Netflix called Boots. I like it. It's different, but I like it. Yeah. I'm in my soft girl era right now. You know, I don't have to be a hard black woman all the time. Hold on. I don't know this man, but he looks like, hold on, not what did he do? I don't know this man. He looks like he doesn't wash his legs. He doesn't at all. Oh, y'all so sweet, Tasha. You're never bored. Thank you. I just know when of my shows be high energy, y'all enjoy it more. But when they low energy and we just chilling like this, I'm just like, You watching Boots? It's okay. I'm watching. I like it. It better end good. I'm on episode 8. It better end good. Where can we get the hoodie? I'll tell you at the end of the show. Let me see. This ain't prayer service. Stop it. You can't be soft with Tyrone. Y'all stupid. I'm patiently waiting to meet you on your app. Yes, we're going to the app after this, TashaKLive.com. We got Tyler Perry's best friend, ex-best friend coming up on the show to tell his business. Walter Lee Hampton. So y'all make sure y'all have y'all subscriptions on, okay? Period. Some of you got your calm on. Enjoy. I do, y'all. I do. I wish we were just out at a bar, wine bar tonight, and we're just having girlfriend time, you know? And y'all need to be present on the app, TashaKLive.com, because we're going to start having wine overs. Instead of sleepovers, we're going to have wine overs, and we're going to be up all night drinking wine, gossiping about any and everything, okay? Whatever it is. I had to go tell Chad, y'all put his brother in the chat. Our lawyer, Chad, our bankruptcy lawyer, why did his brother make the lineup on TashaKLive.com the other day? I said, Chad, I got something to tell you today. He said, what? I said, they had photos of your brother in the chat. They said he gay. What? I was so embarrassed, y'all. I was so embarrassed. Then I met his brother, and he had on makeup. You said that live stream was everything. It was everything. We stayed up all night on a wine over for like 6 hours. It was crazy. We started with like 200 people and ended up with 36. People was falling asleep on the live. Like, I ended up cooking. So y'all make sure y'all have them subscriptions on. So when we do our wine over, we're definitely going to do one for New Year's Eve where we're going to stay up all night until the morning, until y'all get ready to cook them black eyed peas. Okay? Chad didn't know. It's about when we are on YouTube. Hold on for a second. Hold on. When we're on YouTube, it's like a general admission to get to a concert, LOL. But when we on the app, it's more like VIP. Thank you. Somebody said, I like you in this energy, Tasha. Thank you so much. Thank you. I always try to follow my energy for the day. As long as it's not negative energy, I try to follow my energy. So if I feel like being hype, I'm going to be hype. If I feel like just being calm and resting in my soft girl energy, because I got to go back for round 2 and 3 later, I'm going to do that. All right, moving on. Somebody said I was so damn messy. I love it. Speaking of messy, didn't I tell y'all on tour last year? If you thought for 1 second that the reason Hilary Clinton wasn't standing next to Bill Clinton after he came out and admitted that he had got his little thing sucked by that little young intern, that she ain't got her piece, you lied. You lied to yourself. Hilary stood right there because she was scoring somebody too. They both had an understanding. Don't this man got a black child? Don't he got a black child? Y'all, for real. Now, let me pull up the receipts. I'm excited about this. I am excited about this. Hold on for a second. Pull this up. I didn't think Hilary, I knew Hilary did it, but you know, women will never tell. Now, shout out to Maverick Approach. Shout out to the Maverick Approach. Okay, that's my homeboy. He does all the conspiracy theory news, but I posted stuff that's got receipts to it because I don't be trying to do all the conspiracy theory stuff. Now, breaking, according to Epstein, Vince Foster and the former lawyer and White House counsel for the Clinton administration, he had a sexual relationship with Hillary Clinton in 1993. Foster committed Okay. Now, apparently, according to Jeffrey Epstein, in these emails, it says Nussbaum, White House counsel, Hillary doing the naughties with Vince. They said Vince ain't here no more. The Maverick Approach also says it is important to note that Foster was a childhood friend of Bill Clinton. Let me put my glasses on, y'all. Let me put my glasses on. It is important to note that Foster was a childhood friend of Bill Clinton. He faced scrutiny due to the Clinton administration travel gate, in which staff firings were happening so the Clintons could hire their donors and friends in the White House positions. I got my husband's phone connected to his laptop. So anybody that texts or call him, I see it. Even his DMs. I'll be in the DMs, just letting you know. So that's what that noise was if you heard it. Back to Hilary. I knew for Hilary to be so calm, cool, collected with her butch haircut that she was getting down. I knew it. But I ain't gonna lie though, Bill Clinton looked way better than this dude here. I don't know. Bill is that guy. He gives me Richard Gere. Richard Gere is a nice looking white man. Nice looking, for real. But all of them was getting some. And that's why she stood right there while he was reading it saying, I did get my dick sucked by my intern and it was inappropriate. It was inappropriate, but it was good. It was really good, but it was inappropriate. I should have done that. And she stood right there because you know she always stand with her. Said Hilary about to jet off and go get some dick right now. Right now. She was just too calm. I'm going to stand by mine too if I got my lick back. But shout out to Hilary. Shout out to Hilary for getting her damn lick back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For real. It's getting messy out here, especially with these emails with Epstein and Trump and stuff like that. I'm just watching them all exposed. This is like white wine Wednesdays are going to be lit throughout the holidays because these people are mad now and they exposing everybody. You know how long they had these emails and stuff? You know how they've been had this shit. But they would have to fire everybody in Congress, all the Supreme Court justices as well, too, except for the new ones. Everybody that's in office, because all of them was over there on that island that Tyler Perry now owns. Allegedly. Now I'm drunk. Now I'm drunk. Moving on. Shout out to Hilary. I knew she got a lick back. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. She was satisfied up there. That's what happens when you're satisfied. You just sit. Moving on. Hope you're enjoying the show. How many people got on YouTube? I know it's a slow night tonight. Every business is slow. Everybody, they be like, oh, Tasha, you ain't got that many viewers. I'm like, restaurants are slow sometimes. You have your slow season, you have your busy season. That's what it is. Shit. It may not be a popular topic, but that don't stop that one monkey don't stop no train. Shit. We still got wine to spill. Let me see what y'all talking about. Tasha, you feeling great today? Yes, I am. Thank you so much. 6K is pretty damn good. Absolutely. That's a whole arena, 6,000 people. What are you talking about? You got people over here can't even pull it. What? And we got 1.7 on X. How many we got on b.o.b? Let me see. Tasha's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. Hold on. Oh my God, that's exactly I think of. Hold on for when I think. Hold on for a second. Oh my God, that's exactly how I think of it when I think of the live numbers. I be thinking of stadiums and I'm telling you, I don't give a damn. And listen, don't even try to compare me to Candace Owens. That lady over there, I pray for her every day. I really do. For her to even try to go do a university tour after what happened to that Kirk dude, I said, Candace, baby, ain't nobody here to save you, baby. Please calm down up over there. I like her. She is successful. You know what I'm saying? But shit, girl, ain't nobody going. I believe she's going to be a political prisoner here soon. She can't go no country. But she be pulling them numbers, though. I ain't gonna lie, though. Candace is doing it in politics. It's nice to have a black woman doing them type of numbers in politics. Like, for real. Like, that's gangster right there. But I ain't got it in me, y'all. I've never been interested in politics anyway. Only just they scandals. I love you too, Nikki Nicole. Happy birthday if it's your birthday, if it's coming up. Happy anniversary if it's your anniversary. You say, I can't stand Candace Owens. She deserves her fate and befalls her. Well, a lot of people may disagree, okay? Oh, girl, be having 200,000 people. I said, damn, Candace. Oh, I know that security team got to be locked down. And if white man couldn't get good security, I know she ain't got it because she can't even afford to pay the damn fight the lawsuit with the damn president of France. So, Candace, you may want to just sit this one out and back out. For real. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. You said when the DL Whisperer coming on the show. Jason, when is the DL Whisperer coming on the show? Sunday. Yes, he is. I cannot wait. It's your birthday. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Aurora Fat Fod 321. That is her ad name. I did not say that. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Mama. Happy birthday. You said, come on, pretty hair. My hair pretty? Thank you. Okay. Yes, I love y'all too. Y'all getting ready for Thanksgiving? We doing potlucks? Yes. Nah, I ain't doing no potluck because everybody don't clean their food and keep their kitchen clean like me. I like an all white, clean kitchen. Like if y'all see this kitchen right, clean, pristine. All right, move it on. And Moose News, Hair Gel News, and light-skinned Jasmine just wrote it. First of all, like, you know, we've been reporting. It's the wine. We've been reporting on Matt Barnes for quite some time, but we've been reporting his own voice, not AI, his own voice. Text messages between him and a woman that he allegedly paid, according to him, $60,000 to not come forward because he wanted to protect the relationship that he was in with his fiance that had just left him after we exposed that he was with a white girl down in Miami. And then she had found out he had flew Masika out. And I thought Masika was married. Oh, this is messy. But I guess now that she won't come home, his fiance, because she was pregnant when all this was going down. He wants to blame me. He want to blame me and say he gonna sue me because the story that I aired with his voice and his text messages ruined his relationship. Jasmine, do you have the video? Viewer discretion is advised. This is gonna trigger you. Go ahead.
And this chick DMs me and I entertain her. We go back and forth. Conversation is spicy. But we never met, never kicked it, never met, never seen this chick one time in my life. And then fast forward, my ex and I got back together. So I told her, she got a little weird, but she kind of just fell back. So moving along, we get back together and we end up doing this reality show. And while we were on this reality show, we find out we're pregnant. So we announced that on the reality show. And when that airs for the world to see, I start getting hit up from different phone numbers. Tripping. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to expose this. So I think to myself, like, expose what? Like, we've never kicked it, met, person, shook hands, none of that shit. So I'm like, expose what? But at the same time, you know, my ex was a little older, which is a high risk pregnancy. And, I didn't want no bullshit, like that coming out. So this chick said, pay me or I'm going to release our text, our conversation, our DMs. And I'm like, you really don't have shit. But again, okay. So I start paying this chick some bread for about a year. And I'm going to show you those receipts too. And during this time, I'm kind of just tapping in with her because she's a wild card. She's a nutcase, and kind of just checking in, having empty conversations to make sure she's cool. September of last year, we have the baby. And I keep paying her until the end of the year. So until December. I think December 6th was the last time I sent her bread. So come January, she flips out. You need to do this. If you don't do this, I'm going to expose everything. So I just confessed. I told my ex, like, look, showed her the DMs, the conversations, proved that I'd never kicked it with the chick. But this chick starts going crazy and saying, I'm going to expose you and you just wait. And I'm going to show you that too, so y'all can see. But she just starts going on a rampage. The one thing I will say is this chick is good. We had DM for a little bit. There's some voice audios. And then during the process where I was trying to keep her sane, we exchanged phone numbers. September. So she starts chopping and screwing and even AI in my voice because she had it on a few voice audios. So
we want for to put the whole, I feel like he was going live because, you know, Miss Sims ain't coming home. You know, Miss Sims had a list of all the women that he had cheated with. Jasmine, please put the receipts up real quick. So she said, allegedly, this was after we put out our story, Masika from January 18th to 19th, Denver trip, allegedly back on since summer 2024. Now, mind you, Masika was married. Also, allegedly, hold on, Autumn London, allegedly, her place January 20th. She allegedly told me it's been going on for 6 years. At Portia Thomas, allegedly, according to the message. At I Am Liz, allegedly, according to the messages. At Corinne Silverberg from at Face Childhood Hunger, allegedly, she told me it's been going on 7 years. At Ashley Lord, she allegedly currently does our car insurance. Car insurance is high. I could see him selling some dick for that. And I am the prototype, allegedly, according to his messages. And at Haley Camden, allegedly, according to the messages, y'all can have him. This is Anansa Sims, his fiance, the one he claims he showed the messages to. Now, here's, you know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second. Hold on. So, I don't understand how I got in the conversation and how you saying you about to lawyer up, Matt. Tell me, Moose Slayer, how is it that you are DMing a woman that you don't know, you never seen, and you're sending somebody in the DM $5,000 increments of payments to keep quiet about stuff so that you don't ruin your current relationship that you're in? But the chick took your voice and AI and chopped and screwed it and sent it to me. And you want to sue me because you tricked off $60,000 on a woman who still gave me the messages any motherfucking way? She happens to be a white girl. Sir, you could have gave that to me. I wouldn't have ran the story. Matt, you could have gave it to me. I would have ran the story because don't nobody give a damn about you. Not even your own fiance. This man got the internet saying he gonna sue me, and they talking about, say Tasha ain't gonna have a pot to piss in. You's a lie. You's a damn lie. Let me tell you something about my kids, my family. We gonna eat good. Everybody get bottom line numbers. My payments I make bottom line, baby, at the bottom of the line. Let me pull up the messages between him and the white girl. Because I got years, and it's not just like a few. These are years of messages between him and this girl. Years. And she actually hit me the other day and said, Matt is a damn lie. We've seen each other. So she said, listen, she says, the money, according to her, the white girl that he sent the money to, he was paying for pussy, Tasha. Tell Matt to just let it go. She got messages of him saying, I'll be in my DM. I'll be in Miami July 19th, 20th, and leave the 21st, a lot closer than LA. She goes, in Miami, okay, I'll see if that works, but okay. She says, I met up with him in Miami. LOL, tell Matt to stop. Tell Matt to stop playing games. He was paying for pussy, and that's that.
You know, what's the number? What are we looking for? What are we looking to do here? You know, what's the number? What are we looking for?
On his next voice note, when he said what number Chris wanted to know, how much was a girl for the weekend? So basically, he was even soliciting this girl, according to her, to get women for other players who were in relationships and married.
So, Chris is literally, the season just ended yesterday. They have a game tonight. So I was going to wait until Chris was done with the playoffs to reach out to him because I don't think his team's going to go very far. So, Chris is literally, the season just ended yesterday. They have a game tonight. So I was going to wait until Chris was done with the playoffs to reach out to him because I don't think his team's going to go very far.
Okay. In this audio, she says in 2024, Matt is trying to hook NBA player Chris Paul up with one of my friends, just like he was trying to do with DeMarcus Cousins. Matt loved hooking married men up with thoughts.
Flying you around the country, and we've been kicking it, and, you know, I've been cheating on my girl with you. If you could do that, that'd be great. And then just let me know if DeMarcus Cousins is the guy you're talking about. Because like I said, I can connect you guys. That's my guy.
You suing who, Matt? Let me keep going. You suing who, Matt?
I think you're talking about Brandon Marshall, shaved head, and dreads up top. I think that's pretty sure.
That's AI with people in the background?
You're saying that I may know. It's not even my spot to tell these dudes. I think they got to find out on their own.
Somebody tag Anasa Sims. Don't play with me, pretty boy. This is Matt talking to Gabby, the little white girl who set Shannon up with the help of Matt. Well, this is him naming other pro athletes that she should try to get.
I think you're talking about Brandon Marshall, shaved head, and dreads up top. I think that's pretty sure who you're talking about. But even with the other people you're saying that I may know, it's not even my spot to tell these dudes. I think they got to find out on their own.
Hold on. No. Matt asking one of the girls, what should he prepare for? He's really bothered.
I just need to know, do I need to prepare for a torrential downpour, or is the stuff that's been released the only stuff that's going to be released? Is there more coming?
So basically, all the women that he's soliciting using this white girl are sending in their receipts. So that's why he's asking, should I be prepared for a downpour? And you want to try to blame me for your tricking? For your unexperienced tricking? Light skin girl, for real? Hold on. Yes, that's what he's mad about. He's mad because apparently he knows Gabby and set up Shannon Sharp. He hates Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp hates him. And Gabby just brought a mansion. Exclusive, allegedly. Hold on. Y'all say shout out to Zoe. Shout out to the white girl Zoe. This white girl live good. She be everywhere, man. She be in Louis Vuitton store. She be at Baccarat. This girl sells top tier pussy. You understand? Hold on. This audio is him taking one of the 7 girls he was cheating on his girl with. So this is a young lady. This young lady is saying she's having a baby with him. As you can hear him tell her, she holds the keys when she has it released. Is she having a baby? Hold on.
One day I'm standing on my word and I would never do that, and your family, this, and this, and then the next time you're talking about, well, I thought about it, or I haven't released it yet, or because no one cares about my feelings, I don't care about no one else's feelings. Like, you know what I mean? That's playing both sides. And obviously those DMs came from somewhere, and they definitely didn't come from me. So, I mean, if we're being honest, if we're really being honest, are you going to stand on your word or you're not? I mean, I think that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. You know, you hold the keys. You control the game right now. So that's all I'm talking about. But you're talking about no one caring about your feelings, and I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing that. I'm like, what am I really supposed to be doing?
So he came out trying to get in front of it.
I mean, you're so one day I'm standing on my word, and I would never do that, and your family.
Hold on, that was a repeat. Hold on, we got more. One of the girls Matt is cheating on his girl with said he got real aggressive and physical with her in this audio. You will hear him say that. Then he done what he done to her the next morning. He told her to book herself a spa on him after he did what he did.
Now, with that said, I may have been a little aggressive yesterday and frustrated because I got a lot of shit going on and a lot of moving parts. This chaos just happens to be one of them. But again, I do appreciate and respect the way you move. You definitely 1000% stuck to your word. And so have I. But when you say like, oh, I see how you move, or I see who you are, or I see your true color.
Hold on.
Book yourself a spa day on me.
Wait a minute. There's so many. I'm letting y'all hear everything. You're the first to get it, Tasha. One of the girls Matt Barnes was messing with, his thinking about doing basketball wives to tell her, I don't know, story about Matt. Hold on.
From being messy with who you are and your standards and how you move and who you know, and you know, you were tight with one of my best.
So basically, he's trying to stop the girl from doing basketball wives. So she was going to be an op. to challenge Matt for a storyline. Matter of fact, exclusive. I heard that Basketball Wives LA has definitely been canceled. It ain't coming back, okay? The executives told me that. But go ahead.
From being messy with who you are and your standards and how you move and who you know, and you know, you were tight with one of my best friends that died. Like, what do you have to gain from being messy? Like I said, you kind of keep throwing that out as a threat. Like, from everything I understand, that's not you. You don't move that way. You carry yourself different. You're better than these bitches out here. But then again, you sit back and talk about, I'm thinking about doing the show. Like, you know as well as I do, that show is trash. Absolute trash. When you brought it up, I'm like, there's no way she would even consider this. But here we are. You know what I mean? But I ask you again, like, what do you have from being messy? Absolutely nothing. So stop trying to say you see how I roll, I see how you roll, because again, I'm learning new things about you, what you're considering doing and your thought process. Because at the end of the day, all you do is hurt people over some silly text message.
So y'all must think this 2018 again, where I had like rookie lawyers or something like that. Sir, these messages go back years.
100% honest. Again, I respect you and the way you move, and I do trust you. But how did they get any of the DMs if we're being really 100% about this whole situation? Because I know goddamn well they didn't get them from me.
So my thing is, like, if you said the DMs are fake.
Never. Like I said, if you know, after you feel up what we've talked about in the past and where you're at now and what you're trying to do, if you feel like you need to expose those messages, I mean, I think that says more about you than it does about me.
You hear the heaviness in his breathing?
Never. Like I said, if you know, after you feel up what we've talked about in the past and where you're at now and what you're trying to do, if you feel like you need to expose those messages, I mean, I think that says more about you than it does about me.
Man is having high blood pressure. He about to have a stroke.
Like I said, if you know, after you feel up what we've talked about in the past, where you're at now and what you're trying to do, if you feel like you need to expose those messages, I mean, I think that says more about you than it does about me.
Gaslighting. Hold on. Let me make sure I go through. There's so many, y'all. I can't even count. My lawyer.
I asked your number, and if you want to go the messy route.
Hold on.
Again, I asked your number, and if you want to go the messy route after all the things you said you weren't and everything you stood for and the private and the classy and who you work for, now you're talking about reality shows and all this kind of stuff. So again, at the end of the day, you know, you're going to do what you want to do. You know?
Man, I can't even get it. But the reason I think he's upset is because he know, like, the Gabby situation, if Gabby was sent in to set Shannon up, and he's also set Gabby up with other NFL players. Shannon. Man, you better go get your money back. I heard she just bought a house. I heard Gabby just bought a house, bro. Like, for real, y'all have got to be some dumb ass, like, man. Shout out to Gabby. Just got paid $23 million allegedly from Shannon Sharp and just bought a mansion. And Matt Barnes said he gonna sue me, breathing hard. My lawyers are getting rounded up. X, listen to me. I need y'all to clip this. If y'all want to clip and say, oh, Tasha K about to get sued, clip that. Does that sound like AI to you? He got people in the background talking. He breathing hard. What I look like recording? This is hundreds of messages, years of messages. I can't even go through all of them. Y'all need to stop playing with me. For real. Finally got my mushroom extract gummies back in. Man, get that moose head nigga up off my screen. Finally got my mushroom extract gummies in. What the hell? So JayZ, I can't open them. Don't forget, guys. You know, it's HPV, herpes season and shit like that. You know, when it get cold outside, you know, in order to keep your T-cell count high, not low. Research has shown that mushrooms, powdered mushrooms, gummy mushrooms helps to optimize the T-cell activity according to scientific research, okay? Helps to give your cells energy and everything like that. We also got Activate on the site too. Not Activate, yeah, we got Activate, but NAD plus active. That's cell energy as well too. Just as good as the mushroom extract complex, guys. Look at the reviews on shoptkdeals.com. These are very, very powerful. The reviews are through the roof. And people are seeing, even in their blood work, a spike in their T-cell count and things like that. I'm sorry, that man done pissed me off, bro. Y'all gonna stop with that on there that I told you. Old girl getting $200,000 a year. Cash. My lawyers, they make that too. How much we owe the lawyers right now, Jason? 200 grand? Our lawyer bills are just ongoing. Don't play with me. Don't forget, guys, CMOS drops. Now, I personally love drops, and that's why I'm glad to do business with these companies because they're highly absorbable. You instantly feel them. I messed around when I did my live stream on TashaKLive.com the other night, that all-nighter. I took vitamins at night for 3 nights in a row, and I need to stop doing this because I be up staring at the ceiling because I got so much energy, okay? Highly absorbable liquid vitamins. You don't have to wait for your body to process them down because it instantly hits the blood, and you feel it right then. And this is packed with spirulina, which is a meal replacement, as well as zinc, burdock root, and vitamin C, okay? 10,000 milligrams of Irish sea moss. You know, Dr. Sabian, all the health gurus stick by this. And sea moss is hard to extract, okay? And it's hard to get it to last long, okay? And so the natural preservative used in this is the vitamin C that makes the sea moss last for about 2 years. And this bottle here will last you about 60 days, okay? ShopTKDeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. Don't forget, guys, if you're trying to control that weight, Active 8. Listen, I saw y'all arguing on Facebook in the comments about this because you're like, the bottle needs to be bigger. It works, but the bottle needs to be bigger. You know how these companies do. They're going to feed you a little bit just to keep you on it, but it actually works, especially if you're trying to get a few pounds down and you're trying to suppress your appetite. Active 8 throughout the day will help to kickstart fasting. If you find it hard to fast because you typically overeat, this will help to trick your stomach into thinking that it's not hungry and your brain as well, and help you to optimize so that you can fast for longer periods. And when you fast, your blood sugar levels come down, so does your salt levels come down. You help to purify your body, detox it, your brain starts to work better. This is a plant-based product. All of these products are plant-based, okay? Like I said, the preservative in the sea moss is vitamin C. No liquid, no vegetable glycerin, none of that stuff, no vegetable alcohol. That stuff is nasty, okay? This is pure proprietary African mango complex with some other L-glutamine, L-orthanine, and HCI, and L-carotene, okay? And these are the ones that help the metabolism to kind of stabilize itself, burn fat, but at the same time, trick your stomach into thinking that it's not hungry. A safer option for all of the weight loss injections that they use. And like I said, it's plant-based, okay? The Lord gave us everything we needed from plants, all right? And these work. Look at the reviews on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. And don't forget, guys, we also have the sea moss, the wild sea moss, and capsules as well. And we also have moringa, which is a meal replacement as well, too, which has 100% of the vitamins and minerals that our body is made out of in moringa, and sea moss has 97, okay? So both of these, but this absorbs a lot better than this, but this is still very powerful because this is a meal replacement, okay? And also, guys, don't forget, do we have the sugar case back in stock on the site yet? Not yet? So we need to chill out on the sugar case promo because I don't want them getting behind on orders. All right, so we'll chill out on that. And don't forget, guys, oil of oregano, antibacterial, virus and things like that. You can actually see videos of this on YouTube of scientists putting this on viruses, parasites, and it just decimating, okay? Imagine if you use it personally, it will detox your body from heavy metals. A lot of the stuff that we come in contact with every day, yes, you'll get sick, but you won't get as sick because guess what? You got something fighting the parasites, the viruses, the bacteria, and things like that. And I keep me a bottle of organic wild oil of oregano, extracted straight from the oregano leaves and things like that, okay? ShopTKDeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 for all of these, okay, guys? And anything else that I'm missing? Oh, guys, real quick. So, yes, I wanted to show off the shirts. So Embroidery sent me these shirts for free. I think I'm going to do a deal with them for us, okay? They actually have wine pouches, too. This is cute. So we got our wine purse. Jason, I need you to call that white boy on my team and tell him to do a deal with this company, okay? So look at the wine purse. So we get to carry this just like that. Look at that shop. We're about to do a deal. Let me get this on shoptkdeals.com. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm coming in. Look, just like this with my wine purse. That's all I need. I put my phone in here. Okay, and you know I put my wallet. I got everything I need up in here. Don't play with me. Shoo. I'm glad they sent me this. I didn't even know. I'm just opening this for the first time, guys, and I wore the sweatshirt, so I love it. We've been trying to get y'all some good merch, and I think this is a winner. Hold on for a second. What is this? This is a double wine bag. Okay. Hold on for a second. Thank you. Shout out to the company that sent this. They made sure, huh?
Her name is Miss Parker. She's the one that actually won for the wine week. She's the one that sent all those.
The woman that won for the Wine-O-Ween? Which costume did she have?
Who was the winner?
There was 3 winners.
But the number one winner, the one that was.
The one who was the 100 Dalmatians lady. What's her name
Corella
again?
DeVille.
Corella DeVille, but what's her name? The lady name? Parker. Thank you, Miss Parker. Yeah, we're gonna do a deal with you, baby. I like these teas. Oh my God. Yes. I'm gonna get the team in contact. I love doing business with Black-owned companies. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I do. Absolutely. Oh, these are so cute. Aren't they cute, y'all? Seriously? Yes. Hold on. I'm trying to go through all. She sent me so much stuff. Did she spend her prize money on this stuff? Because you know she won $300 for the costume. I love this. I'm gonna wear this tomorrow for real. Seriously. Hold on. We got some more. Look, she got 4 more bags. Okay, 4 more bags. Hold on, man. She sent so much stuff. That's what I'm talking about. This is a businesswoman. Okay. So listen, if y'all don't get y'all shirts, y'all know who to call. But we're gonna pipe these through the website. Okay, so this is another one. This is a whiter Jazzy Faye. This for you. Oh, she got your name on the bag, Jasmine. Oops. Jasmine, you see your shirt? Oh, it's so cute. You gonna tell her thank you, Jasmine? Okay, hold on. Oh,
Thank you. Because I was gonna steal yours.
Teddy a shirt. Oh my gosh. Let me see Teddy. I hope you got Teddy in his white bitch shirt. For real. Let me see. These are so cute. Oh my gosh, she gave us a gift package. Jason, get me a P.O. box for the wine. Look at Teddy's little shirt. We're gonna put it on too. And this is for Teddy White bitch too, because Teddy made it. You know what black men make it, they get a white woman. Stop playing. Stop playing. This Teddy White woman shirt. Look, she loves Teddy. And Teddy loves his white women. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay, and who is this for? Is this for Shaq? Oh, Shaq. Shaq. I'm opening up Shaq's shirt. Shaq! He ain't sleep. He trying not to. Oh, look, she got Shaq a golf shirt. Look, Shaq gonna be going golfing in this. He lost a lot of weight, but he's still gonna, if he don't wear it, I'm gonna sleep in it. Look, Shaq gonna be going to Top Golf because that's the only golf in our place. Anyway, but thank you so much, Jason and Tiffany. I'm sorry she didn't get y'all nothing. She don't like y'all. She texting you right now. Tell her thank you. I love it. We're gonna get a P.O. box. I like y'all gifts because y'all bring me the gifts when I'm on tour too. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so, I gotta show you on my wall with all y'all gifts and stuff. I really do. What's the material? The material is, hold on. 100% cotton. That's good, right? Cotton's good, right? It's 100%. So yeah, I love the wine purses. Come on, Miss Parker. Yes, Miss Parker. I know Shaq is tiny. Shaq is tiny, okay? Tasha K, it's my 51st birthday. Happy birthday, Samantha. Happy birthday to you. Let me get my song on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Samantha. Happy birthday to you. I used to could sing back in the day for funerals and stuff like that, but with all the allergies and shit I got going on, my voice just gone. So some days it be good, some days it don't, but I ain't afraid to sing, especially if they paying $50 to sing in a funeral. Like I said, they don't boo at funerals because they got other shit on their mind. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday. I hope it was worth it. You done put your husband to sleep. Shaq ain't sleep. He hear me. He ain't sleep. Let me see. We about to go eat. I'm hungry. Hold on for a second. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And don't forget, guys, get on shoptkdeals.com. This is the season where everybody is getting sick. You need to be... Listen, they may argue with me against this, and this is just my opinion. I personally feel like we need to be supplemented because, like, it's just not in the food. It's just not there no more, especially in America. Like, I'm not even, and we eat too bad. Like, the food is so good here, but it's so bad for us. And magnesium, like, we have a nice ass magnesium on the site. It's called Magnera. Y'all, I don't have no blood pressure problems. I don't have no stress problem. I don't have no tight. It's because magnesium helps to relax every single muscle in your body. If you have problems orgasming, you need to be on magnesium. It helps relax that muscle down there so you can just release and let go. I'm telling you, y'all, take advantage of your coupon codes. TK10, shoptkdeals.com. Oh, the liquid D3. If you haven't, especially in the wintertime, you know, if y'all having like joint aches and stuff, body aches and stuff like that, tendonitis and all that, your D3 probably low. It's 10,000 milligrams. You will see results in this in 3 days. Ask the winos. The reviews are there, okay? So listen, any questions before we head over to, I gave y'all 2 hours tonight, TashaKLive.com for Walter's interview. He is Tyler Perry's, hold on for a second. He is Tyler Perry's ex-friend, and it was a good conversation with him. Yeah, shout out to Walter Lee Hampton. It is going to be airing. Shaq! Jason, text Shaq and see what time the interview going out. Jasmine, you know what time the interview going out on TashaKLive.com?
It's out now, 9 p.m.
Okay, it's out right now. Yes, this is vegan and flavored with vitamin E and vitamin C. So yes, this is vegan, gluten-free, all the above. Okay, so yes, for the vitamin D3. ShopTKDeals.com. Use the coupon code to get that. All right. I love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go and enjoy this Tyler Perry expose. It's a walk down memory lane. It's a nice conversation. I think you will start to understand Tyler more. And it's a lot of information that no one knows that's in this interview. Okay, so shout out to Walter Lee Hampton. The interview is out now on TashaKLive.com. We're gonna let Jasmine guys take you home with the trailer and with other trailers. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for following me. Thank you for making us a household name and brand. And I promise you, when 2026 comes, y'all gonna show out. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna be like bragging in motherfucking faces like, what y'all say about the winos again? I love you guys. Now I gotta go. Bye. You start calling Tyler Perry out.
He had an opportunity to really change the view of black being gay. Tyler Perry's been gay since he popped out of his mama's coochie. So what is the confusion here?
When you were around Tyler, y'all was just gay.
He never changed. He's still a gay man now. When Tyler Perry now sat at that restaurant at 10th and 14th Street, and he went on about God and Jesus did this and God did this and God did this, and I'm then sitting across from him thinking, okay, I don't want nobody to know I'm gay. I'm thinking, you don't want nobody to know you gay. But we are at this restaurant full of gay people with this big table full of gay. What is going on here in your head? How many Christian black men do you deal? Because I deal with them all
the ones
the time.
That claim they Christian, the ones that are out of the closet to me, but they're usually just gay.
Tyler's walking down that same path that he's seen since he was a child. Have we as black Americans, are we ready to accept a black gay entertainer who's out and proud?
Yes.
Name me one then.
Beauty is the company, 100% all organic, no cancer-causing chemicals, no fake ingredients, no fillers. Everything is all natural, period. Most people think that oil is moisturizer, but no, oil is just oil. Trust me, we know, being black folk. Water is actually the real moisturizer. We all know that, and that's why it doesn't lock into the skin or the hair. And that's why Honey Beauty created their signature Moroccan rose water, pure hydration for your hair. Then you seal it all in with their 13-in-1 hair growth accelerator. Y'all see how fast my hair be growing? To lock in that moisture from the root to the tip, okay? And just because I got short hair doesn't mean I don't want my hair slipping and sliding as it's doing right now in this video. So if you're ready for real ingredients on your hair, please check out honeybeauty.com to see what everyone's talking about, including me, and that's why I'm talking about it.
Medical debt is the #1 reason Americans file for bankruptcy, and soon they're going to be reporting on your credit. And usually the medical debt is not your fault. If medical bills are overwhelming you, bankruptcy can stop the collection calls and get rid of the medical debt and allow you to focus on healing instead of worrying about being sued over medical debt. I'm Chad Van Horn, and if you're buried in medical debt, give me a call today and let's find a way out.
Odorless, chemical-free lubricants, okay? If you're a creamy person and you like cream and stuff like that, they have creamy, odorless, like tasteless lubricants and things like that. And then they have the clear, slick and silky and things like that. And I know a lot of women, I don't need that, I don't need that. Y'all need to stop lying. Stop the cap, stop the cap. A man is always ready. If it get hard, it's ready. But for us, we got children, we got life and stuff like that, and we don't just walk around with just wet cheese all day. And if we did that, we would have yeast infections all the time. We have to keep them dry. So when your man is ready, or your woman, or if you're man on man and your other man is not ready, this is easy. Officially Pleasure will get it ready. 30 seconds. Odorless, tasteless, hyperallergenic, all the above. And I'm allergic to everything.